Hi, to this week's video. I have a lot to do because I have to film stuff, work my regular job, came straight from vacation into the stress of everyday's business, and I still wanted to film a YouTube video for this week because weekly releases. So today we talk about art versus commerce in photography. Let's get this done. Photography, for some it's a passion, for some it's a profession. But what happens when your hobby collides actually with the idea of monetizing it? And today I want to dive into the topic where we come to the point where you think about, can photography actually pay my bills? And to the point which hits close to home for most photographers, the difference between photography that brings you joy and photography that brings you money, and why this is not always the same, sadly. Let's start with the good stuff, the photography you love. The photography without contracts, deadlines, or clients' expectations. You know, the photography that fills your soul, like the one that I did while I was on vacation. Think about that feeling when you're out on a hike and the light hits just right, or when you catch an unexpected moment of emotion on a stranger's face. Those are the moments that remind you why you picked up a camera in the first place. For me, these are the images that never really sell or perform well on social media, but I keep them close to my heart. They might not be Instagram perfect or something like that, but they capture the world as I see it. And yes, those are not for clients. This type of photography gives you creative freedom. You're not bound by any rules except the ones you set for yourself. And while it doesn't always lead to a paycheck, it's what keeps many of us passionate about the craft. But let's be real. As much as we want to live off this art and this passion, some of us have actually to pay the bills. That's where the other side of the photography comes in, the paid work. You know, product shots, events, couple shootings. It's the type of photography that gets you booked and keeps your light on, and while it's great to be getting paid for your skills, it doesn't always have the same magic, or does it? Don't get me wrong, there's actually quite some satisfaction in delivering a really good product to your client. But sometimes after editing like a few hundred corporate headshots, it could feel a little bit soulless. You're working for someone else's vision under strict guidelines. Creativity can take a backseat to efficiency and consistency, and after a while it can feel more like a job and less like an art form. So how do you keep your balance? How do you keep the joy alive when your day job drains out your creativity? It's all about making time for both. The paid work is important, no doubt, it's your livelihood, but you can't let it consume your entire creative spirit. So my trick is very simple. I just always try to carve out some time in my timetable and my management between my day job, where I do really clean product photography, and the other job I have yesterday, today and tomorrow, where I film a little video for a crowdfunding event. And in between this, I filmed this YouTube video about photos I took on a vacation like 1 or 2 weeks ago, which are mainly like street and landscape photos. And these are the moments that keep me going and keep me thinking like, it's all a marathon. Like, someday maybe this will pay the bill. Even if it's not my goal, but there's still a little hope in me that someday I will be a full-time freelance photographer or videographer. And coming to a conclusion, at the end of the day, it's all photography. Whether for joy or for money, always keep an eye open for not losing that spark, not losing that one point where you thought, yeah, photography, this is my thing, this is what I want to do. And as I already said, try to find a balance, and I know this is really, really hard, but there are so many good creators out there which can help you finding that spark. And never forget that you always need to feed your passion beside your paid work. It's not everything about the paid work in this world. So, this was this week's video. You can like, comment or subscribe if you want to. Until the next week, goodbye. I have literally 10 minutes before I have to go to the next job. Migraine? It's okay. Bit heavy, always on the backside, but it's okay. We get this done. We get this done. Yeah. So.